my name is Leela and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to learn how to make Chinese barbecued pork buns. Now the first two things that we need to do to make these buns are we need to make a Cantonese roast pork, which I described how to make in another video, and we also need to make a basic dough for Chinese buns. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and make those two ingredients, and then we can start on our barbecued pork buns. After you've made the Cantonese roast pork and the basic dough, you want to come back and we're going to start out by making the filling for our buns. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take about 1.5 pounds of our Cantonese roast pork, and I'm just going to chop it into tiny pieces, just like that. And once all of your pork is cut, we can go ahead and prepare the sauce. Now here I have all of my ingredients for my sauce, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together, just like this. And this is going to be the sauce for my filling that's going to get mixed with the pork. So we'll go ahead and mix this together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour it into a pot and boil it on high. Now while my sauce mixture is heating, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch with just a little bit of water, just so that it dissolves. And then this is going to thicken our sauce. Okay, so here I have my sauce mixture and it is just coming to a boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my thickener, just like that. And I'm going to just stir it until it gets thick. And then once it thickens, I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm going to let it sit just a moment before I add my pork. Okay, once the mixture has cooled, I added my pork and 1/4 cup of hot water and stirred it together. Now this is ready to be used to fill the buns. Just take a piece of wax paper, just like this, and I want to cut squares to place my buns on, so that way they don't stick to the steamer. So I'm just going to cut squares about that big. And once you have your squares cut, you can just go ahead and put them into your steamer just like that. Just keep in mind that when cooking the buns, they do rise and they will stick to the sides or stick together if they're too close to each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the plastic that we placed on top, and we are going to just kind of press it down again. We're just going to knead it just a few times in this container, just like that. Okay, now we just want to make sure we have a floured surface just like this, and we are just going to pinch off a small piece of our dough, about that size, and you can flour your hands too if you'd like. And what I'm going to do is just roll this piece of dough into a ball, just like that. And once I have a ball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it on the floured surface and then just press it out, and it may stick to your hand a little, but that's okay, and just press it out until it is completely flattened. And once my ball of dough is flat, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it into the palm of my hand like this, and then I'm going to place a little bit of the meat mixture right in the center, just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cup my hand around it like this, and then press that meat mixture down into the center like that. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Oops. Again, pressing it and pulling the dough up with the outside of my hand, just like that. Now comes the hard part. What we're going to do is we are going to close this. And to do that, what we're going to do, this dough is very elastic, so we can just pull it like that. So we're going to pull a little bit of the side, just like that, wrap it around that finger, and then using this finger, pull up a little bit more and pinch it. And we just want to go all the way around the bun, just like doing the same thing. Pull up a little more and pinch. Pull up a little more and pinch. And as you're doing this, you want to use this thumb to press the mixture into the dough. So pull with this finger over here and press with the thumb. So you're pulling and pressing. Pulling up the dough and pressing the meat mixture inside. And this way, you will go all the way around your bun, just like this. Press that last little piece in there, pulling and pressing. And you want to go all the way around until you come to the top and twist it off, pinching it just like that. So you have like a little pinch mark at the top. But that's what you want to have, just kind of that circular pinching and pulling motion, and then with the top like that. So then you go ahead and put this into your steamer on top of one of the wax paper pieces. You should just place them into a steamer just like this. And again, you don't want them too close to the sides here because they will rise, and you don't want them too close to each other. So just about that is perfect. Bring a pot of water to boil, just like that. And we're going to place the bamboo steamer on top. So we're just going to let them steam in the steamer that I've placed on top of the pot, just like that. After they have steamed, they should come out just like this, and let them cool for a little bit, and then they are ready to serve.